Okay, here we go. We're going to hop into this, guys. It's going to be Fly versus Chaemiko. 3-minute break. We're flying through the day, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. And here we go.
Yeah, Fly opening up with the no racks tech. It looks like he would have built the racks by now if he was going to go for it. And Chaemiko, he really likes his 2-farm tech rifles on pretty much any map. But he can play casters as well. I think he's going to open up rifles with the 2-farm most likely. And yeah, it looks like a pretty standard game so far. Of course, nothing too crazy going to happen at this point. Chaemiko actually full walling his base. A little surprising. Usually you leave one gap for your hero to run in and out of your base, just to maneuver around the wolves a little bit easier.
Okay, yeah, so this is looking like a fast tech Farseer. Yeah, on Concealed Hill, it's a big map. I mean, you might as well just go across with your Farseer. You're not going to get punished as an Orc.
Yeah, fast tech or attacking with one grunt is pretty much the standard, but Fly actually throws down a War Mill.
Oh, wow.
He's going to play Headhunters?
Farseer Headhunters, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Or DreamHack Regional Finals, let's go.
Or maybe he's actually just building the War Mill because he has the money before he needs it. So it's not going to slow down his tech, I think. He's making 18 peons. All right, I'm confused.
Oh, it's gonna be Farseer Headhunters, Victor.
So it's a fast tech into Headhunters, right?
Yes, sir.
Tech?
That's what I like to see.
Now? Okay.
A player's forces are under
I'm
attack.
so excited. Aren't you excited for this master build?
I mean, I don't know what he's got in store for us. It's gonna be interesting. Chaemiko indeed doing the 2-farm tech, creeping with 4 militia, so his tech is as fast as possible. Gonna finish his camp just before the Farseer gets here.
Chaemiko is
and
a beast.
It's gonna be interesting to see how he deals with harass. He can run straight across the map because he hasn't left that gap in his base. It's gonna be kind of hard to defend the wolves. So Fly not actually scouting the main base with a wolf. Now he goes for it. But now his Farseer is already chasing the Archmage halfway across the map. And if he sees he actually does want to harass, in this case you do against 2 farms and no tower, it's kind of late to turn back now. Like, at this point, he's kind of committed to chasing this Archmage. So maybe a bit of a missed opportunity there, but maybe he just prefers keeping the Archmage at level 1 for a long time, even if he could harass the Lumber economy a lot more.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, right? It's like the best opportunity to get some damage done with the Farseer, but I mean, you got to say good play by Chaemiko for pushing him back.
Yeah, the thing is, the Archmage is kind of running towards your base at the time that you get there, so you kind of have to send your wolves past the Archmage to scout if there is a lack of a tower. So you have to chase the Archmage for a little bit before you can confirm what you're going to go for. Actually, really a nice hit last hit from Fly here. Putting damage on the Archmage. The second Murloc gonna go to
Oh, it's so close.
Probably.
Oh, it's so close.
Both players unwilling to commit. And the first Headhunter actually comes out now. Fly gonna pick up the Murloc while these footmen are out of position. And yeah, Chaemiko hasn't really gotten much from this kind of creeping. Fly getting all the last hits. Putting damage on the Archmage again, which did heal up at the fountain a few seconds ago. Gotta save this wolf. Stutter stepping from Chaemiko. I think he's gonna get it. Doesn't actually get it. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that would have been level 2. I mean, he's kind of just frustrated. He can't get anything right now. Fly picking up the last Murloc too. Chaemiko's he might just actually just commit to this just to get level 2. Might just say screw it.
It's hard to secure these last hits with the Headhunters out, but he does get his level 2. Focusing the crowd now. Let's see what it goes to. Summoning wolves to help with the last hit, but Chaemiko gets it.
Wow, so this is going to be like shades of Kiwi Cocky almost. He's actually going for a Tauren Totem. So this is going to be like not even Shaman. It's going to be Spirit Walker, Tauren, late game. I assume he'll tech to tier 2. But interesting, or tier 3, sorry. But no TC, it's actually Shadowhunter.
Yeah, very, very interesting.
It's kind of weird.
If you go for a SH second, you have to go Hex and play aggressive. And take camps aggressively. Concealed Hill is a pretty good map for creeping for Headhunters. So maybe he's thinking he can pressure and still take these camps in the face of Chaemiko if he is harassed. I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm not a total expert on Farseer Headhunters just because I don't really play it. But
Yeah, this is
yeah,
a
the Shadow Hunter.
tier 3 tech. This is gonna be late game Torn Berserker. With,
Yeah, the Shadow. It's just the Shadow is interesting.
Yeah, with Spirit Walker, I assume, you know, Master training to revive those Torn. This is gonna be, yeah, a Fly's going for late game. But the thing is, Chaemiko's all up in his face, and what do you do as the human now? You know, you're a Blood Mage second as well for Chaemiko.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting pick. I mean, we see Blood Mage a lot.
I mean, really, you're gonna make a Blood Mage over an MK against Headhunters? That's crazy.
I don't
Maybe
really... Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he goes Blood Mage thinking it's gonna be a TC, so he's gonna play like super aggro and fight all game and keep the TC low level and out of mana. But it's actually a Shadow Hunter. I mean, Banish can save units for sure, but I really don't know about this choice.
Yeah, especially as you get into the later tech, like he's going Rifle Caster, which is fine. So yeah, I guess he just wants to kite and just banish, deny, and just go for a tier 2 push before this army for Fly can get overwhelming. But I mean, tier 3 tech almost on the way. Yeah, Chaemiko's getting some damage done with the Water Elemental, but Hitman, I just feel like once Fly hits tier 3, his army is going to be nuts.
Yeah, I just don't really know how you fight without an MK. Like, you just don't have as much damage output, period.
Yeah, Chaemiko really needs to macro up, and I mean, he doesn't even have a tier 2 expansion. He's just on one base. Does he go to tier 3? I don't think so. I think he's stuck on this composition with Rifle Caster on one base, and it's just not it's not going to be good against Tauren. Like, I'm sure he saw the Tauren totem. He sees the tech. He knows exactly what he's going up against. But how do you transition?
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see how he adapts this. I think he just gets steamrolled as soon as the Berserker upgrades go through and the first Tauren comes out. But I could be wrong. Tauren, a double Tauren totem for Fly. Well, what?
We see this out of Kiwi Kaki a lot in NA. It's just interesting to see Fly actually do it too.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I guess someone in the chat saying Lin and Fly doing Headhunter. So I wonder if Lin did that against Infi earlier. Oh, so round possibly on the Blood Mage. Okay, doesn't. Speed scroll though, and this is actually a good fight for Chaemiko. Pulling the Militia, and a lot's caught out of guard. One Headhunter going down.
Shredder?
Actually, the Shredder kind of getting stopped. He's taking damage to the Rock Golem right now.
Two Headhunters. This is terrible. He needs to retreat and like group up and take a fight behind the burrows. He lost 2 Headhunters there. He lost one earlier to creeping at the red camp. So kind of losing a bunch of Headhunters for not much gain, to be honest.
And now he's got to defend, and this is the timing that Chaemiko can hit. Fly playing greedy, trying to go for fast tier 3. Yeah, he got the tech, but he's so far behind on upgrades. He doesn't have Berserker. He doesn't have Master. He doesn't have any Taurens. And this could be the window that Chaemiko goes, you know what? I'm just going to kill you now. What are you going to do? You don't have enough time. Beautiful timing from Chaemiko. And we were wondering, how do you actually beat this? He's not going to let him have it. Shredder goes down too, and everything's just dying for free. I don't even think Fly's getting any value out of any of this stuff.
Yeah, Fly kind of just losing a lot of Headhunters really quickly. 1 to the red camp and 2 from that Jack. I feel like he could have pulled that camp out or scouted with Wolves to see that Jack incoming. So losing these Headhunters so early puts you at disadvantage against a Tower Rush like this.
And we're seeing the value.
Really have a unit to hold.
We're seeing the value of that Blood Mage Hitman. Every man, like the Orc heroes have no mana whatsoever. He'll probably siphon the Farseer. And just like the Shadowhunter's been useless this entire game.
Yeah, if you start to get ahead with a Blood Mage, you just keep taking fights, and in this case, forcing the fight by tower rushing. So, Chaemiko really getting a lot of value out of the Blood Mage right now.
And
more than he would with an MK.
Yeah, Chaemiko's not actually committing to more towers. Maybe it's because he doesn't have much wood. But this could be a factor in, like, Fly could actually turn this around. A few Tauren, he can come out. He's building 2 Spirit Walkers right now. But he's already got Master Training, so the next one is definitely going to be Taurens coming out. And Fly just needs to buy time. Reinforced defenses are good, and I've seen you hold crazy pushes like this before. Does Fly have enough time?
I don't think so. I mean, he would need to have like two Taurens at least to actually be able to push this back. And I mean, with rifles just constantly hitting everything,
oh my god, Fly
whittling
has
down
no
your
wood.
army, damaging your bros, like I just don't think he's gonna have enough time.
Fly has absolutely no wood. 21 wood. He doesn't have enough for Tauren. Yeah, this is going to be it. Berserkers, a couple Spirit Walkers. And there's too much sustain. The priests in the back right now, they're kind of running out of mana, but they've done a lot of damage actually. Lumber mill in front. Maybe we'll see more guard towers in behind, and he'll just start.
Is he actually retreating? Or I think he just wants to kill his shop. I think if he knows he keeps these orc heroes out of mana, he can just keep pushing. So yeah, killing this shop at the last second of these rifles is gonna destroy it really quickly. And again, Fly with no mana on his heroes.
Yeah,
and there's no space in the back for that shop. So he's kind of stuck.
And he only has wood for a shop. That's about it. Level 3 on the Shadow Hunter now. That's good. But he hasn't been able to utilize any of his abilities. Can't even get a healing wave off. Maybe? Nope. Not going to be able to.
He has one right now. But gets Siphoned. Can't even use that. None of his units were even hurt at that point. So getting absolutely no value out of these heroes, to be honest.
And the Blood Mage that we said, what are you doing, is like just the MVP of this game. Chaemiko is just pushing through. There goes one of the burrows. Very important burrow. 36 out of 41 supply cap now. Fly can't do anything. Fly is just continuing to push in his base. He's trying to pick off units. Yeah, he has range units, but he just can't get any damage out. He doesn't have that much DPS. And actually, maybe a TC would be worse than a Shadow, to be honest. Just in this situation.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there were a couple things he could have done better, but I feel like losing the headhunters early were a more deciding factor in this push working than the second hero choice. I'm not sure though. I mean, it was a good push from Chaemiko. He hit at the perfect time.
Yeah, it was great timing. I don't think there's anything Fly can do. 36 supply. He's kind of plummeting. There goes the racks. I think Chaemiko's just done it in game 1. Beautiful play, beautiful timing. And he knew right away. He saw the early tech. We didn't know, but he knew. I was going to tier 2 timing you, and that's about it. Pump out a few rifle caster. Archmage going to the shop now just to pick up a little bit of... Ooh, he actually retrains to Blizzard. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. This is where the siege gets real dicey. When you're orc and trying to buy time, now you got Blizzard in your face. You got a Blood Mage, unlimited Blizzard. This is, yeah, there's no way Fly can come back.
Yeah, no. I mean, Fly can't even kill it, put out enough damage to kill any unit. I mean, the priests are just going to heal it up. And the rifles are just A-moving into your, I mean, attacking your main, attacking your army. Like, you can't kill anything, and he's killing you, so.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Blizzard raining down on everything. Actually, the Farseer eating some of that too, but he does pop a heal scroll.
For what, 4 units?
Yeah, there's not much that you can really do.
It's over, and Fly knows it. He's going to make it painful. He's going to make it slow. And he's going to make Chaemiko work for it, but there's no way he can win.
Love to see that Blood Mage get Flame Strike. Retrain, that'd be awesome. It is cheaper. I mean, you could get away with 2.
Yeah, Flame Strike would be good here.
Blizzard looking really good. Just mass siphoning. Level 4 in the Archmage now. GG's called, and yeah, just a really well played series from Chaemiko. And pulling out this new build, have you seen Fly do Farseer Headhunters recently against Human?
I mean, not against Human, maybe in other matchups, but for sure not against Human. I don't think he's going to go for it a second time.
All right, we're back. We're back and we're in the action. Here we go, guys. In the top left of Echo Isles, we have Chaemiko himself. And in the top right, it's Fly. Echo Isles, is this the map to come back on Hitman?
You know, it's tough to say. It's one of the more neutral maps. Both players are kind of okay with playing Echo Isles. There are a couple of things the Human can do that they can't do on other maps, namely fast expanding is very common on this map. And Chaemiko has been known to do it in the past. Fly actually opening up with the barracks, which is a little surprising to me because usually you want to send that peon scout out to deny the priest, and if you're going to make a grunt, you're not going to have the supply to buy the priest. So it doesn't actually matter that you sent out the peon.
I see.
So maybe he goes for like a 2 burrow and creeps. I've seen him 2 burrow and creep the goblin shop in the bottom middle first. So yeah, kind of interested to see what he does.
Chaemiko obviously has a lot of options here as well. He can fast creep to both greens, then go to the Merc. He could do fast expansion if he wants to creep that out first.
Third
But,
farm from Chaemiko.
Okay.
So he's not playing rifles, most likely. Could be a fast expo. He is sending the... He did build the altar in the bottom, so he might actually be going for the Merc camp first.
Yeah, Footman going down, probably going to pull. Where is the militia?
Just to scout for the Orcs peon as well.
Yeah,
Like, if the Orc is there, you have to contest the priest and try to buy it before the Orc. But seeing no peon, he's going to wait a little bit with his footman before engaging this camp, most likely.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, he actually just buys the priest. Is he just going to creep the green? No, he's creeping the Merc. He didn't really need to buy the priest so early. He just sacrificed, what, 300 health on the footman?
Is he creeping the Merc?
Oh, he's fast expoing. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to fast expo. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, Farseer going to creep out his green. He picks up Gloves of Haste. That's a good item. But yeah, this looks like a fast expo on Echo Isles. Usually you see this with a Mountain King, no?
Yeah, you can do it with any hero, to be honest. I'm not even kidding. Chaemiko's done it with Pally plenty of times in the past.
Interesting. Does have to wait for a little bit more resources, but he should be able to put this up as soon as possible. Fly, like you said, he's going to go for the shop creep, it looks like, and he's not going to be able to scout this for a while.
Yeah, he went for the green camp fully, bought salves in his speed scroll, and is now creeping the shop in the bottom middle. And he's done all this with no scout. So he's kind of just saying that he wants level 2 before he actually really wants to do anything.
Gonna get level 2. I actually love Chaemiko creeping the Murlocs here. He's gonna get level 2. And he just solidifies his expansion, because the worst thing he could do right now is leave somewhere and then get intercepted by Fly, who is literally probably just gonna go straight through the expansion as soon as this Ogre Mauler's dead. And actually the Footman's scouting exactly where Fly is, so Chaemiko probably won't be leaving anytime soon. He might actually take the fight to him.
Oh my god.
No way.
Chaemiko got the last hit with
no
the Footman.
way. No way. Okay, one footy going down.
One foot for a chain lightning.
Yeah, Fly needs to maximize damage here because that is really bad. That is crazy. Look at Chaemiko's experience on his Archmage.
Yeah, Fly putting down a sentry ward, sees one low peasant, which he doesn't really have the means to kill. And Fly definitely not going to feel good about that jack. I mean, that hurts. That was a lot of time invested to try to kill that thing. And Chaemiko just creeps the Murloc camp and steals Fly's last hit with the Footman.
That's brutal. That is so brutal.
And this expo is up pretty much completely unharassed. Fly coming in with a fresh set of wolves. He may be able to get one. But Chaemiko blocking with the Footman. So nice.
Yeah, Fly needs to get value here, and actually there's nothing in the main base if Fly wanted to go there, but he's actually contesting this expansion, trying to get these low peasants, but he might lose a grunt. Everything's so low for Fly. This doesn't look good, and...
Target fire. Okay. Saves the peasants, still. And Fly just getting away with nothing, really.
Oh, Chaemiko's around! No way! Oh, he just broke it.
I think he had it.
I think he had it too. Yeah, he definitely had it. That was crazy.
Still, this is looking terrible for Fly.
What do you do if you're... Yeah, okay, so Fly hits tier 2, and I was just going to say double bestiary. Probably just go for Wyvern. Try to go for some Hail Mary attempt. As long as you can keep the tower count down and the peasants down, then you can try to do some damage. Raiders might work as well if you want to just go for a mass and snare and just siege down the expansion before the towers come up. But there's still a window here for Fly to take advantage of his tech timing.
Yeah, he gets 2 peasants, possibly a third. While Chaemiko creeps the null camp for level 3. It's quite a few kills, actually. But losing a grunt for it.
Yeah, 3 off the grunt is a very... I mean, this is still just very good for Chaemiko. It's going to come down to what Fly wants to do with these bestiaries. Look how much damage this Footman's done to this bestiary. It's like half
and
HP.
It's Shadowhunter second again. Going with Raiders first. He's just going to try to like snipe units and try to catch Chaemiko out of position so he can snipe the natural. Like, kill the main.
Yeah, this looks like hit and run style at this point, right?
I mean, that's what he has to do. because he'll never be able to win a fight. I mean, in like 2 minutes.
Oh, this is crazy. Fly's getting a very good camp here at the marketplace. This is
Yeah,
good.
he has to
Good
get some
experience.
value out of the Shadowhunter. The Scroll of the Beast can actually be really nice.
Oh, the Shadowhunter's so low
don't
though.
lose your Shadow.
Oh no, Hex! Oh my god, he saves it with the
Poor
Hex! That was insane! Ensnares the priest, and Fly's gonna be able to actually get this priest and keep his Shadowhunter alive. Incredible.
Deny it from the Archmage. Kills off the Wolf. Tries to surround the Grunt. Barely doesn't get it. But
Okay.
this is all time bot. This is time that Fly would want to creep something big or try to get damage done, but he can't kill anything from Chaemiko.
Yeah, Chaemiko is literally just
Besides the
harassing with footies, right? Like, he's not trying to do anything here, and he's actually picking off a lot. But nice plays, though, from Fly just to save things. But you definitely want to start creeping. We're probably going to see Fly go to the expansion and just start creeping out.
Yeah, but if you're going 2 Beast Raiders, you kind of expect to pick some units off from Chaemiko in fights like that. But he got nothing. He got the Priest, but that's it.
Blood Mage again. Blood Mage again against Mass Raiders? Wouldn't you want Mountain King Clap?
I mean, the MK for the Bull and the Clap, like, if he's playing a hit and run, you want that lockdown to focus units down one by one. Again, not too happy about the split mage pick, but like, Chaemiko is good at making things work, it seems.
Gonna pick up level 3 from this water. Oh, it's gonna fade. Unlucko. First, you're gonna have to wait for that level 3. Archmage gonna creep up as well, and he's actually taking a bit of the creep camps from the Blood Mage. And what is Chaemiko's plan? Double barracks, Arcane Sanctum.
Only 1 arcane at the natural. He doesn't have lumber. He's got like 60.
Yeah, there's not much
He's lumber
here.
starved.
And this could have been like Wyvern, you know what I mean? Maybe he would have just put down more towers if he saw like a one Wyvern, but
He just has too few peasants. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
oh,
on
Fly
lumber.
going for the hero focus. There's double health pot on this Archmage, but not much left. Banish comes in though, and that's where we see the value of this Blood Mage. But now the Blood Mage is actually getting targeted down too, and there's lots of ensnares when that came from this. Oh, he banishes against Chain Lightning. What a sick play from Fly. Fly actually just going for the hero focus. Hero focus for the win.
Oh,
And Chaemiko's caught off guard. Ensnare. It's not gonna matter.
Chaemiko just losing his heroes out of position, getting nothing for it, fighting into nearly 50 supply of raiders with just footies and 2 heroes.
Chaemiko's gonna lose everything.
Yeah, he's already lost everything.
35 supply already, 43 for Fly. This was a sick jack. And even Chaemiko was trying to be prepared. He tried to have 2 health pots on the heroes of the Archmage, but it didn't matter. Mass Raider and Snare is so hard to deal with. And look at this cleanup from Fly. Fly just kind of murked him.
Yeah, and Chaemiko sitting on 1,200 gold. I think he just had too few lumber peasants. He couldn't afford what he needed, so he didn't even really have a safe haven for his heroes to run to. And Fly just coming in with the timing, doing the only thing you can do with Mass Raiders, which is attack, and Chaemiko not being fully prepared.
Okay, Blood Mage is at least back. Going to be able to pick off a Raider. Hopefully this Blood Mage can start to pick off some units. Okay, the Banish is good, but that's probably the last one for a bit. In fact, now the Blood Mage is getting focused.
He needs to TP out at this point.
Oh, can he save the Blood Mage? I don't think he can. The Blood Mage is definitely going down again. And now the Archmage is a little exposed, but I don't think that Fly necessarily wants to fight in this tower line anymore. A bunch of these units are pretty low, but he's going to pick off 2 rifles on the retreat. GG's called, and Fly... I mean, it wasn't standard, but it was good. Man, that was really nice. Good reaction time. And I thought Chaemiko had a huge lead off that free expansion. Essentially a free expansion. Stole the Ogre at the shop. Everything was looking bad for Fly. If you're a Tilt City player, I mean, you get your Ogre stolen after, like you said, so much time invested. You're like, dude, is this how it ends? But Fly, not today.
I accidentally raised up his orc and chose my color by instinct.
Oh, I think you have to go back up and change your color from blue because he won't be able to choose blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a weird bug. If you have blue and then you go down to obs, it's like really
Okay,
weird.
we're good. We're good.
Yeah. because the guy told me to switch colors, and I was like, what? I'm an obs. But yeah, insane. 1-1, 1-1. The China comeback. Is this the switcheroo? Fly. It wasn't even standard. It's just good.
Fly looking hot, just coming out with the all-in, just taking advantage of the mistakes that Chaemiko made. He made a couple. He lost a couple peasants, I think 4, while he was getting level 3 off his null camp. So I think if he just defended there, it would have been a little better. He was greedy to get the level 3 on his Archmage quickly. And then just not remaking those peasants. He only had like 7 on lumber at the end, and you need a couple more than that if you're going to fast expo. He was sitting on 1,200 gold and like 50 lumber, so...
Yeah, I think, I mean, I definitely saw the window for Chaemiko, right? Double racks with a Sanctum, you're going for mass rifles off that expansion. And you bought enough time. Like you said, he was hovering like over 1,500 gold. He just didn't have enough time to get those units out. And with the banish, it would have been good, but just too early. Fly hit a little too quickly.
Yeah, he had 1 arcane at the expo, not even a guard tower. He had a scout tower, but he didn't even have the lumber to make a guard tower out of it. So... just needed a couple more peasants, and maybe that game just looked really easy for Chaemiko. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Just having a macro slip look like that hurts a lot.
I agree. Game number 3, it's going to be on Northern Isles. And yeah, guys, sorry, we don't have the alerts on because this is a DreamHack stream today, but I appreciate all the bits and all the subs that you guys are doing for the channel. It's great. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Hope you guys enjoy the weekend. And thanks for supporting the channel, man. It means a lot. But we got game number 3 on Northern Isles. Let's go into it. Okay, let's switch this up. All right, in the bottom left, it is Fly 100%, and in the top right, it's Chaemiko. Northern Isles Orc versus Human. Hitman, this is your favorite map, right?
Favorite? You know, actually, it might just be. I haven't really thought about that before, but I mean, it's a good map in pretty much every matchup. Like, it's really balanced, so you can pretty much always bank on playing this in a best of series, just because it's one of the more balanced maps.
Hey man, talk to me.
My favorite.
Talk to me about this Rax right now. Talk to me about this Rax.
Well, usually in this matchup you build a forward Rax, but not really that far because you just use the. Well, actually, you know, I have no clue. I take it back. I have no clue.
You're getting shake and bake this weekend, eh? I like it. I like it. Okay, we'll figure out what that Rax is used for later on. Farseer again for Fly and Archmage again for Chaemiko. We saw an expansion on Echo Isles, which I thought was, you know, common but kind of weird, but we could also see that on Northern Isles. This expansion, very easy to creep out for Human. He could decide...
You know, the only way I see this Rax making sense is, I didn't pay attention, but if he sent that peon out really early to build that Rax, then maybe he wants to have the grunt in time to creep the top left arachnids, because he wants the Rax a little bit more forward because it's slower than the Farseer. I mean, that's like stretching it, because like usually you build the Rax forward on like last refuge if you don't want to get your grunt ensnared if you're going to creep the troll priest camp. But I mean, I just don't understand it here.
Chaemiko's actually going to go for this again. It looks like Fly's going straight across Hitman.
Yeah, maybe he's calling him out. Maybe he wants that grunt there just a few seconds faster. But Fly walks his wolf into the creep camp and immediately gets it purged. So he's only going to have one wolf here for the rest, which is honestly not going to really do anything.
Item on the ground, Ring of Protection. Todd is fuming if he's watching this, but so far the experience is good. It's going to Chaemiko, and he should get level 2 from this, actually, unless the wolves can last hit with the Farseer. Actually, a wolf will give him level 2. Really fast creeping from Chaemiko.
Yeah, Fly really wants this last hit. Barely doesn't get it. It's going to be level 2 for the Archmage.
Fly hasn't gotten any value yet. He needs to get peasants, and yeah, Chaemiko's going for this expansion again.
1 peasant.
How much value is enough, Hitman? Obviously, you just want to kill him here, but...
I think the best thing you could do is get 1 or 2 peasants, but keep your Farseer relatively high HP. If you get pushed back, you're just not going to get anything out of your ass anymore. You're going to have to run back to heal. and the human's gonna get 3 pretty easily. But Fly is actually playing headhunters again, so he's gonna be able to fight a lot here in the early game.
Yeah, and actually Fly, I think his goal right now, he doesn't have heals like you said in Clarity's, which is a bummer, but I think his goal is to keep this pressure on until he amasses a ton of headhunters, right? And then just keep the push going. That's what we see a lot of headhunter players doing, especially against undead when they go Farseer headhunters, is just keep the pressure alive while you continue to just constantly pump headhunters. And forward racks means faster headhunters showing up.
Yeah, maybe Fly is just calling out Chaemiko, saying he knows he's going to go for the fast expo. And building that barracks there kind of does help at this point.
Dude, Fly's kind of destroying. This expansion is so slow. Putties don't have a defend. They're getting destroyed. Another peasant going down the wolves, getting good surface area on these peasants. This expansion's not even close to done. I think Fly's just crushing this.
Yeah, Fly's definitely killing a lot here. His headhunters are going to be low soon, so he's going to have to go to that shop in the top left to heal. But it's only halfway done. So he's going to have a lot of idle time here where he doesn't really have anything to do.
Are under attack.
But he's killed a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 peasant corpses at the expo.
There's probably enough time. Oh, you don't want to force a TP. I was going to say, oh no!
Oh, he's going to have to TP.
Oh no!
He does a TP!
No TP from Fly, and Chaemiko gets away with killing the Farseer. That was not the
How?
play. He wanted to stick around because he's building a forward shop, and he thought he could get away with it, but he didn't. Chaemiko, that's a huge pickup. That's a level 2 Farseer. Not like
he must
this.
have just looked away from his Farseer and assumed that the Archmage wasn't going to be in range for the last hit. And it was nighttime, so you would have to be looking at him as he threw the shot to really see it. But I mean, you got... I mean, it was close. Like, you can't be sure that that thing's not going to hit you.
That was really close. Look at how many low HP units Fly is just running around the map right now. The shop is useless without a hero to buy items for you. And this could have been a good timing for Fly to heal up and then re-push. But now it's building time for Chaemiko to put up this Arcane, which is now up. He's building more footies. And off of, like, the worst beating I've ever seen a human take without dying, is Chaemiko actually going to be able to come back? That's insane. Off of a Farseer kill where Fly should have just TP'd. It was totally worth.
I feel like Fly should just pick up a Firelord or a Panda at this point and go for the all-in.
I think the window is still there, and I think he might think about it. Look at the units for Fly hovering around the shop. They just want to get healed. Everything's so low.
Chaemiko has no idea the shop is here, I don't think. Otherwise, he would just camp it.
Headhunter going down. More Headhunters trying to be pumped out. And actually, Chaemiko's being super aggressive. And there's a Beastary in the back.
Burrows at this point, but he doesn't really know where the Headhunters are, so... I'm not sure what he's thinking right now. He sees the Headhunter rallying to the top.
Did he really not see the shop? His Archmage did walk across. Did he really not see that shop?
I didn't notice. But I feel like if he knew it was there, he should have just camped it.
Okay, he's going to see the shop now. Chasing this Headhunter. And oh, does Fly have enough time to heal up and still do damage?
Gonna cancel 1.
He does get the Firelord as well. This is still a really strong push, and there's only an Arcane here. There's not much here to defend for Chaemiko.
Yeah.
He's still in trouble.
2 Headhunters super low, though. Gonna be kept in the back. It's gonna be a tough hold for Chaemiko for sure, if he can pull it off. 3 footies in queue after the defend upgrade for Chaemiko. This upgrade is not in time.
Okay, Ken, Fly, Kite. He's still defending against a lot of militia and a lot of footies. I don't think Chaemiko doesn't have defend yet. Defend still being researched. Level 3 on the Archmage. I think Chaemiko's actually holding this. Keep in mind the expansion's still up, Hitman. So as long as he holds, he's going to be able to just continue to pump out defend footies. Fly has to make this work. The Firelord does not scale in the late game. You have to end this game now.
Yeah, but he's down to, what, 2 Headhunters? He's lost so many of them already. At this point, and the defend finishes now, I really don't see this working for Fly anymore.
Oh, Fly overextending with the Firelord overextending.
But he gets surrounded.
No way out.
Yeah.
Firelord is going to be going down. Does he get the Arcane in the meantime?
Going from bad to worse for Fly. Focuses the Arcane Tower. Does barely get it, but he's lost everything. Chaemiko maybe going to try for this round on the grunt.
Level 2 Water Elementals doing work right now. There's absolutely no Dispel. They have full rain. The defended footies are just completely solid. What a comeback. And you got to say, losing that Farseer turned the whole game around.
Yeah. I mean, that was just such an easily avoidable mistake.
Player's forces are under
Farseer
I
gonna
mean,
try
I
to
get
grab...
it. You want a macro. Maybe you want to go back to your base, place a building or something. But if your Farseer is that low HP and is cutting it that close, whether or not that Archmage is gonna get that last shot on you or not, I mean, you just gotta watch for it.
Yeah. Fly trying to frantically heal up his units while he tries to come back. Okay, and snare on the Archmage. A forced TP would be good. He actually locks the surround in. That's gonna be a forced
That's a
TP.
start.
Oh no, he can't close it.
Oh,
And snare.
no.
Oh no, the Archmage actually gets away. That's
You can still go for it. Blocks his own Raider. Can't even get the ensnare.
and he might lose a grunt. Oh, the grunt is so low. Everything's so low. It's kind of weird. Okay, Fly just going to go for straight 2 footies. I mean, he can honestly try to pick off some of these units. The footy count is getting a little bit out of control.
Yeah, but Chaemiko just... He doesn't even care if he loses footies at this point. I mean, Fly is tier 2. He's going head under in the Mass Raider. But, I mean, just make like 3 guard towers and you're fine.
And Chaemiko knows his lead and just starting to mass up towers at the expansion. Doesn't even have a tower at the main base, but doesn't really need it. Double racks again, and probably going to see a Sanctum as soon as tier 2 finishes. And he's just going to go into that mass, looks like mass rifle caster again, off of 2 racks. A lot of rifles.
Yes, indeed.
Okay,
And
the
I think
shop.
these...
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, these scout towers aren't even halfway up. I feel like the towers are kind of late.
Can Fly still get in, though? Can he get in? I mean, the towers will finish by the time the Raiders do anything. They have to penetrate the farms, the blacksmith. There's no way they're going to get to the...
I feel like Fly could have just dove in there. There weren't too many footies left.
I mean, it is a much better case with the main. If he actually just goes into the main base of Chaemiko, he could get a lot more value, I feel. And actually, Chaemiko's going to pull Militia early. And now Fly kind of caught in between 2 armies.
Gonna go for the Archmage. Probably gonna get it with 4 Raiders. But he gets his Farseer surrounded. So he's gonna have to TP.
Wow.
Surely.
This time.
Surely.
No, what? He doesn't TP again. This is a disaster for Fly. Is it not? Is his hockey not working?
I don't know, man.
Level 2 for the Fire Lord. He's trying to keep this pressure alive. Putty's now coming back to defend. 1 Raider going down. I don't think he can break this, man. Not without the Farseer. He needs his army. Now he's got to go back, but I mean, he's just buying more time for Chaemiko. Tier 2 is done. The Blood Mage coming back out. No Sanctum yet, but he's just actually just going off 2 racks. He doesn't have that much wood, but he's getting away with winning with just footies with defend.
Yeah, I mean, Chaemiko soon to have a 10 supply lead against an orc that's all-inning you, so it's looking grim. Locks into Fire Lord surround as well. Nothing going right for Fly. Fly's gonna try to surround the Blood Mage, but he doesn't even have the damage to kill him.
And the Fire Lord goes down as well. Nice surround from Chaemiko. Chaemiko's cleaning up everything. The Archmage level 4. He's going to be able to hold this lava spawn. Not going to be able to get much value. And Chaemiko's definitely held. Wood is a bit of an issue, but I mean, the wood is fine in terms of what, you know, Fly's situation is right now. Double Raider with both heroes trying to come out of the altar. I mean, what is the play from Fly? I think the play is you're running out of time.
Lose.
Kind of running out of time.
You can't really win from this point. Your all-in's failed. The human is already 50 food. Chaemiko's got 1,600 gold on top of that, so there's really no way Chaemiko can lose at this point.
Yeah, he can pretty much creep whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants.
As long as he has a TP, Fly's not going to get anything.
Heal scroll as well being purchased with the invuln at the shop for Chaemiko. Just a really nice hold as well. I gotta say, man, Chaemiko's played really well today. And Fly kind of going for these gimmicky strats that could work with the timings, but just the execution not the greatest. You know, diving the Fire Lord in at the expansion, losing that, getting his Farseer surrounded, and then not TPing. I mean, this Farseer's still got the TP.
Yeah. It's such a Fly series, though. Like, he's not going to play safe. He's going to try to kill you. Like, he doesn't care.
That is kind of like standard Fly, right? To lose his hero like that. That's like standard. But when he gets away with it, I mean, he just owns people. So it's like...
Yeah, he looks like a genius whenever it works, and somehow it works more often than not. But, I mean, this time not going his way. Chaemiko defending really, really well in both the games that he won.
Yeah, Chaemiko about to pump past 50 food as soon as he wants. I think he's waiting on a bit more wood, and then he's just going to break. There we go, 56 supply into mass rifle caster at this point. He's still got lots of footies that he could sack, but that's a good problem. And these footies have allowed him to just creep up so much. Blood Mage level 2, Archmage almost at level 5. He's just been able to creep all the smaller camps while he waits for his big army. Fly with his Farseer and his Raiders. Does he want to make a drop play? Here we go.
They're trapped. Can only hit the Sanctum.
I mean, can you hit and run at this point? This could turn into a long game.
I mean, again, Fly might make it slow, but I really don't see a way for him to come back from this point. He's gonna try to make Chaemiko defend a lot.
Oh no! Oh my god, the Zeppelin 30 HP and it survives with everything. That was... Oh, that would have been a cherry on top way to end the game.
Yeah,
it could still happen.
Real close there.
It could still happen. Chaemiko chasing.
Oh no, he's still slow. He's moving across ground. Chaemiko's just gonna shoot it.
Everything's slowed. Speed scroll to try to get out. Okay, nice play. The Raiders stuck in behind the creep camps. What a game. I mean,
he's trying to expand in the meantime, throwing up a tower. But, I mean, human on 2 base for this long, uncontested. You're not going to have a good time as an orc. Stuck on mass Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders at this point get like 0 damage. They just die.
He's got 2-0 upgrades for Raiders as well. Going all in on the hit and run. Just wants to kill buildings. But he can't even do that.
I mean, that's all you could really do at this point. You have to kind of just go for hit and run and try to get away with it. But he's losing so many Raiders on the chase. And there's the TP. Gonna be able to save some of these Raiders. I don't know. This could turn into a long game if these towers go up. But at the same time, Chaemiko pushing with 76 supply. He can really just push this. I don't think there's much to save this expansion. And this is Chaemiko saying, you know what? I'm just going to end the game.
Yeah, I think if he... going to power up to 80 supply and kill him.
Yeah, I think if he just pushes right now, he's totally fine to end this game.
Archmage gets caught trying to go to the shop to buy scrolls. So
force the TP. He actually pops the scroll before the TP. I mean, you might as well just TP
yeah,
and keep the scroll.
Yeah, a bit of voice. Okay. Somehow that was like the perfect situation for Fly. Creeps attacking Chaemiko from behind as well. And gets the TP. Gets a little more time to set up his expo, but really it's not going to matter. Chaemiko moving straight across once again.
Gets the item and the experience, though, is Fly, but he's got to run away. And just like, there's just way too much stuff, man. Mortar teams behind this as well. It's going to be really, really tough for Fly. I'd love to see, I mean, if he holds, he's a god, right?
I don't think even Fly can pull this off. I mean, what do slowed mass raiders do against an 80 supply human army?
We're about to
It's
find
not
out.
even going to tickle him.
We are about to find out.
I don't think Chaemiko loses a unit.
Banish on top as well, just like impossible to kill units.
Maybe the footies.
He might not even lose a unit with Banish. This is permanent Banish. We'll see. Okay, here comes the engagement. There's a lot of rifles here too. +2 attack on the rifles as well. Everything that Fly goes for just gets banished as he loses Raider after Raider. And this is going to be it. Looks like Chaemiko going to take the 2-1.
He hasn't lost anything.
Not one unit yet. I'm waiting. With the banish, it's permanent banish. Oh, he might lose the priest.
Oh, he's out of mana on the blood mage. Could have been stuck in the Farseer a little bit earlier, but yeah, loses 1 unit.
I think he lost 2 Sorks, I think.
2 Sorks. Okay.
GG's called, and yeah, that's gonna be